everybody. I'm so sorry that we missed today, but I was sick. Welcome back to Rose Guns Days. Hello, Lucas, Armegas, T. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was sick last Friday. And that's why there was no episode. And since Tales of Arise is almost over, I figured, you know, why fuck up the schedule? The game has literally one more episode left in it. Meanwhile, Rose Guns Days, I underestimated the length of it. Is literally half a Numineko, maybe even a bit more than that. Considering I think there's extra stories after the end. I don't know, I think this Rose Guns Days has at least a month left in it. But last time, the Wandering Dogs tracked down Rose finally, and they ran into Leo at around the same time, and Jeanne, and they're gonna go get her. They were in town, they did this cool casino thing, and but friggin' Punished Venom Kieth is on their tail, and is gonna meet up with them. And are y'all ready for Leo versus Kieth? Can't wait to see Kieth get his ass kicked. Woo! Okay, let's get back into it. Damn, I made 2 separate saves, I just realized, for the same day. That sucks. Bleh, bleh. God damn it, was it? Oh no. I guess it's the 123. Yep, it was right when we got to... They were gonna meet up with Wayne here. Wayne could be seen in Shizuoka's downtown area. Oh, please tell me if, there's like a lot of background noise coming in, and if you can hear me and the game music properly, so I can adjust that. Wayne could be seen in Shizuoka's downtown area. The nighttime ruckus of drunks was noisy, but Wayne didn't seem to hear it. Inside his gripped fist, Leo's lighter glowed. Wayne suddenly entered a dimly lit alley. After walking down it for a while, he stopped.
Come out.
He had noticed that he was being followed. Apparently his wolf instincts were as sharp as ever. However, he didn't seem to be on his guard against an unknown enemy. He could already tell who it was. Reunion time.
You've gotten taller.
Wow.
Shut up, old man. Could I borrow a light? I lost my lighter.
Ooh. Oh my god. Damn, diggity ding, damn it. They're getting into one of those fights to see how much stronger Wayne has gotten.
I'll show you disappearing when Rose needs you most. What the hell?
Leo easily caught Wayne's punch without losing his composure. He's still, even after 3 years of training, Leo is still OP as fuck. When Wayne opened the fist Leo caught, Leo's lighter was lit.
I see your punch has gotten sharper too. Why didn't you come back sooner? President's wife stopped me. She said she couldn't sleep without listening to my jokes.
Leo lit a cigarette with the lighter in Wayne's hand. In that light shone Leo's smile, completely unchanged since that day. Well, Leo must feel like on top of the world. He finished his whole mission and everything. Honey, Wayne! Wayne's son!
You guys, why are you here?
Long time no see. Boss.
Zal, you came back to Japan.
Yes, I did. Thank you very much for taking care of me back then. We reformed the Wandering Dogs!
How'd you guys find this place? Why are you here?
Madame Muriel told us to come.
She told you?
Yes. She gave us direct orders to find Madame Rose. Oh God, things have gone very, 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 very bad. I hope you might have some kind of inkling. Richard has turned evil and Primavera are the bad guys now and oh God.
What do you mean? It's a bit long to tell. But it'll be a bit faster than spending all night discussing these past 3 years.
Ha! Are you Madame Rose's close aide? Wayne with Derricone?
Leo? Who's this middle-aged lady?
Oh, snap! Who are you calling middle-aged?
She's Jeanne. She says she wants to talk to Madame Rose. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn, you don't hold back, do you? What's going on? Why are you looking for Rose-san? If you want to contact her, you could have gone through Richard.
Yes. About that, Ha! I see. Yeah, this could take a while to tell. You might want to sit down for this, Wayne. Wayne's eyes went wide. Wayne didn't seem the type to correct his own misconceptions so easily, so it would take a while to explain. Leo put his arm around Wayne's shoulder. The whole group faded into the nighttime city. That was a lovely scene. I may as well go over this save slot. So happy to be back with the Rose Guns days. Ooh, back to Gabby. Yes, it's quite delicious. We're getting into the middle of autumn. The perfect season for delicious cocky persimmons.
The cocky in this shop is airlifted in from Blue Point in the North Atlantic.
Ah, that explains why it's so delicious. Isn't that right, Phil? Yes, sir. Phil, we're being casual tonight, so you don't need the sir. Yes, Gab.
It's been quite a long time since I've seen the captain. If I didn't know any better, it looks like he's been kidnapped. But he does look quite tired.
He has a very diligent character after all. His schedule's just been packed with work. Isn't that right, Phil? No. Nothing of the sort.
You should visit the club again sometime, Captain. The girls you favored have been quite lonely. Well, once I've finished up with my work and have gone through therapy for, being kidnapped and forced against my will inside a freaking thing.
Of course.
What was that?
Nothing.
Once he's finished his work, he'll be able to play as much as he likes.
This was the first reunion between Butler and Richard in a long while. Butler seemed very worn out, but so did Richard. Neither paid much attention to the other's appearance. There's a reason Butler was being allowed to join a meal meeting like this, after being so excessively forbidden from making contact with Primavera before. It was the attack launched by Alan and Shalnan the other day. Of course, Gabriel realized that the incident was an attempt to kidnap Butler. However, Butler had refused to go with them of his own will. To Butler, his sister's happiness was the ultimate hostage. So he was in a state of complete surrender and submission. Apparently, this had greatly pleased Gabriel. After all, he was now sure of Butler's absolute obedience. Starting that day, Butler's treatment had improved bit by bit. While he was still confined to that floor, he no longer had to deal with the boorishness of being observed while in the bathroom. Ever since then, Gabriel had started taking Butler outside, as though showing off a dog who had learned a new trick, like seriously. That's really what it feels like he's doing. As a result, he had probably become convinced that Butler's training was complete. Gabriel took Butler to attend a meal meeting with Richard. Of course, not a sliver of resistance remained in Butler's heart. He just watched on with gray eyes, watching the comic scene of Richard sharing a meal with Stella's killer. Hello, Mystery Theater. Welcome to the stream.
So, Rick. Can I call you Rick? Since we're such good friends. What is it you wanted to talk about? You understand our relationship. I'll assist you in any way I can.
I've come today to rely upon your kindness.
Very well. I want you to discuss anything you like. After all, the three of us are a typo here. Are all friends who have one thing in common. We all have little sisters.
Oh, you had a little sister too, Captain? I didn't know that.
Fortunately, I hear his little sister is still alive and well. Wouldn't it be a shame if something happened to her? It got delayed for various reasons, but wasn't her wedding coming up? For a big brother, the happiness of a little sister is priceless. I'm sure your heart must be full of happiness, Phil.
Yes, Gab. A little sister's happiness is her brother's happiness.
Butler and Richard both hung their heads slightly. The blade of Gabriel's words stuck a thin, sharp line through their hearts like a razor.
Rick, ask me anything. I'm sure I'll be able to help you.
You have my gratitude, Major.
Well, I can't help you like that. It's about time we got more casual. Please call me Gab.
I want to borrow your strength.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god! This is probably playing right into his hands. He's gonna use this opportunity to wipe them all out. Oh god.
My friend, Gab.
Oh god. This is it. They're planning the final showdown here. The ultimate war.
Sure. Ask whatever you like, Rick. For we are comrades and close friends.
Very soon, the 1-year anniversary of Stella and Yuji's deaths will be here.
I see. Has that time come already?
Yes. How quickly does time passes. It's already been a year.
Hello, Burncastle. Welcome to the stream.
I would like to be with you when that day comes.
Oh god, he's gonna probably shoot him himself or something. Just to see the look of betrayal on his face. Oh my god.
I'd like to pray for Stella and Yuji-kun.
I'm sure Stella and Yuji will be pleased.
I guarantee it.
I plan to tell Stella about this past year. However, when I remember the grudge-filled voice of my beloved sister, my heart might burst.
Even if it does, you have committed no crime. After all, God gave you a heart that feels sadness and righteous anger.
What will happen? Even I do not know. However, when it does happen, regardless of how it happens, it will become a burden to you, Major, no. To you, my friend Gabriel.
Oh god. Ugh.
I wanted to apologize for that beforehand.
Hello, Hala Mirage. Welcome to the stream.
Think nothing of it, Rick. No matter what you rush off to do, filled with justice, I will always be on your side. I will definitely be able to help you.
Richard spoke this way, but he was already making careful preparations under the surface. Primavera's fighting strength had already grown far greater than most people had predicted. They had also stored a considerable supply of arms, and were prepared to launch a war at any time. Hala Mirage, it's because he doesn't want anything to be able to trace back to him in any way. He wants to let it happen as naturally as possible with the minimum amount of intervention from him. Is what I'm gathering. However, the alliance between the GDS and Bashanbang was still strong. It would be more than possible for them to launch a feud against the GDS alone. But in the current situation, it would be hard to stop Bashanbang from getting involved. However, even so, Richard was suggesting that he might launch an attack if his emotions were stirred. Even Richard was aware of it now. Ooh, it's that Higurashi Umineko wind sound. The flames of revenge inside his chest were now too great for him to suppress with reason alone.
This whole last month, she stood there.
Stood there?
In Japan, when the departed speak to us in our dreams, we say that they stand at our bedsides. This whole last month, Stella has been standing at my bedside moaning. It's because of this regret.
Oh God, no, that's not why.
There were so many jobs that she still needed to accomplish. Every night she moans with the regret that she was crushed before she could see them through. Now she can never be involved in those tasks again. If we'd ignored Rose during the soy sauce war and crushed them thoroughly, then Stella need not have died.
Richard dabbed at his eyes and moaned.
Coexistence with other races is impossible. I will chase every last foreigner from this land, and I will bring a bloody revenge to Stella's killers. Ah!
What a coincidence. Rick, my friend. This must be a revelation from Stella and from heaven.
Of course, I don't think the irony is lost on him that he's speaking to a foreigner and asking a foreigner for help.
Please forgive me.
It's so crazy to see how far he's fallen.
What is this revelation from heaven?
Absolutely, James. Welcome to the stream. I agree with that 100%. She's been going, what the fuck? What the fuck, Richard? Like, seriously.
Perhaps the time for your revenge draws near. Hey, Phil. Would you mind telling Rick about that piece of information?
Yes, Gab. What information?
Oh boy. Meanwhile, at the GDS.
What did you say? Young lord, is this true?
I don't want to believe it either. However, I'm sorry. But it is a fact.
Ma, the young leader of Bashanbang, had apparently been assassinated. Uh-oh. The event had occurred several days earlier, and they had concealed the fact, but it seemed to have leaked somehow.
Could it be those mysterious attackers again? The one who did the shooting was apparently a young member of Bashanbang. It seems his actions were instigated by someone in the Elder faction.
You don't mean this was an internal struggle, do you?
Both Malkun and I are young. In order to be accepted as leaders, we require the approval of local elders.
Yes. I believe you yourself had been breaking your heart over this past year, young lord.
Apparently, it didn't go so well in Malkun's case. We even have information suggesting that some of the execs stirred up a rebellion, trying to bring back the once exiled elders. Suppressing this rebellion will probably require their full attention in the near future.
In other words, Bashan Bong's gonna be busy doing their own thing for a while.
So, has the alliance between the GDS and Bashan Bong been temporarily reduced to a blank slate?
That's bad. The consigliere has been trying to gather enough troops to take both of you on together, right? If Bashan Bong is suddenly stuck worrying about its own problems,
then we don't stand a chance. So the difference in military strength between GDS and Primavera has suddenly balanced out.
Exactly. Richard Mayoki has made it possible to launch a feud at any time. Not a single word from him.
damn this timing with the 1-year anniversary coming up! Forget needless fears. At this rate, the consigliere really is gonna pull the trigger on a feud.
Oh.
Our information suggests that it will take a while for Bao Shanbang to get a hold of the situation. In other words, the GDS will lose its backing for some time.
Exactly. Imagine this happening right before the 1-year anniversary. Truly, you could say it's a gift from God. If this isn't a sign, I don't know what is. How are your chances?
During this past year, we have worked to discover all of the GDS spaces, as well as the locations of their execs and their various bonds of friendship. If the time comes, it would be possible to drive into the GDS, throwing them to enough chaos that they would have no chance of recovery. In particular, that applies to small rock Chinatown, which grows on the City 23 like a cancer. We should be able to inflict thorough destruction and chaos on them, as well as their leader, Li Meiju.
It seems the heavens are letting us know the time has come. Rick, old buddy, old pal, please let me handle this on our end. I promise that absolutely no one will boorishly interfere with your revenge. Bring the hammer of justice to bear on your sister's killers. I bless your revenge on the names of the angels.
A bloody revenge for those who killed Stella and Yuji.
Amen.
So, you mean I was tricked by Richard-san? Son of a bitch!
He did a clever job of taking advantage of you.
I made use of the fact that you treasured Madame Rose, you fucking simp.
Aniki.
Shh. You mustn't talk to him now. Still, the consigliere played it pretty doity. It really pisses me off the way he tricked Wang-san and got him to help keep the madam under house arrest.
No kidding. Pisses me off. Pisses me off that I was too stupid to see through something that obvious.
Right now, City 23 is facing a dark era, one that you might even call a return to the Caleb days. Primavera thugs go around threatening ordinary city folk and taking their money.
Apparently they're gathering funds for their fight with the GDS. It seems Richard's goal. Start a funeral war against the GDS to pay them back for what happened to Stella.
Rose-san. kept saying that there was no way the GDS was behind it all. But thanks to my anger at losing Oliver and the others, I believed it too.
After investigations by the wild dogs and the wandering dogs, we still haven't found any proof that the GDS was responsible. The truth is, this whole time I found it hard to believe the GDS were the culprits.
Forgive me. I've already heard from the wild dogs. It seemed unlikely that the GDS really were the culprits. If I just believed Rose-san, I'd never been tamed by Richard-san. That bastard! Ugh. I'm also having trouble believing that Meiju-san would attack Primavera. When he kills, he does it with absolute silence. If it were him, you would have found them finished off quietly. Like waking up in the morning to find piles of snow that fell during the night.
Sorry, I had to cough for real there.
That's true. It's hard to imagine the GDS using such stupidly flashy methods. Like they were trying to start a war. But there was the proof of those secret letters, which were verified by the US fucking military's information department.
Fool! It's gotta be part of a ploy by some bastard who wants to get Primavera and the GDS fighting each other.
I've heard Richard's been very close with the occupying forces lately. What if someone in the occupying forces is scheming to get us fighting, so that we take each other out?
Damn, if only Leo had come back a year before. We can't deny that possibility. Either way, I think Madame Rose made the right decision. Until we know for sure who our enemy is, we shouldn't take careless action. But, I understand how they feel. His sister and a child who was practically his son were killed at the same time, right? I've lost family too, so I should know. He wants so much to have something yet to hate. I'll bet the consigliere believes the GDS did it because he wants to believe. And someone's taking advantage of those feelings.
Wait, don't get the wrong idea. Richard is a victim too. As someone who's consumed by rage after losing comrades, you should be able to understand.
Yes.
At this rate, there's gonna be a huge feud that swallows up City 23! And though City 22 as well! We need to stop it no matter what! And then, we need to set Primavera back on the right track!
Hey Leo, who the hell is this sassy kid? Just who the hell is this middle-aged lady?
Oh! Who are you calling middle-aged, you punk?
Oh. Don't go around punching people in the head.
That's a good question. But I want Rose and her to meet no matter what. It's possible that she'll be able to set Rose free.
Strangely enough, even Wayne understood what Leo was saying. Jeanne certainly had something Rose lacked, and surely lacking this thing had brought Rose suffering over and over.
Are you serious when you say that?
Pretty much. And anyway, that's not something for you or me to decide. Right?
Yeah. That's for Rose-san to decide.
Will you let me meet Madame Rose already?
Jeanne, was it? Oh!
Hey, at least call me son, you punk! Don't you have any respect for your fucking elders? I'm obviously older than you, right? I'm a middle-aged lady, right? Punk-ass bitch. I had kids. I was a wife. I'm a fucking widow. Got a problem with that?
No.
Apparently he didn't have much experience dealing with this type of person. Or maybe he'd gotten used to people calling him boss and fawning over him lately. I've never seen Wayne's son looking like this.
Hey, is it possible that this Jeanne's son is someone really incredible?
You're goddamn right it is! Maybe, considering that the legendary Leo-san wants her to meet with Madame Rose. Now where is Madame Rose being held?
She's in a hotel suite now.
Can you bring her around?
Those Shizuoka guys will be keeping a lookout too. They have a direct connection with Richardson, and won't listen to what I've got to say. Damn it. Now I can understand their attitude.
They certainly had treated Rose like a guest of honor, and had only been on the surface. In actuality, they knew they were keeping her under house arrest to have Richard take full control of Primavera. And so during this year, there had been several small misunderstandings and things that seemed odd. Wayne had only assumed that this meant they felt no respect for Rose, but
They knew. They knew Rose-san was a boy in a cage. I tried to act like a guard dog, but I was poisonally.
Wayne, there's no need to hate anyone. Just like war. There was just a fight and both enemies and allies were doing their jobs. Well, you may hate the war itself. There's no need to hate your enemies too.
hate the crimes, dude, hate the ramen. It's always ramen all you can frickin' think about. I know you'd say that. Boss, only Madame Rose can stop them from starting a feud or running wild. We need to get Madame Rose back to Tokyo as soon as possible. But that's not gonna be so easy, is it?
The hotel's packed with those Shizuoka guys. Even I couldn't bring a gun in there.
I think we should hurry. It seems they've already guessed that we're looking for Madame Rose.
We got no time, now let's do it tonight.
Can we do it?
If you're still the legendary Leo Shishigami, we can.
What's your plan?
Beat up anyone who gets in our way. Come on, a regular Yakuza raid, right?
It's been a while.
Another hotel. The hotel where Rose was being held had been one of the best before the war, even if you counted the cities. A full 4 men were in the lobby glaring about. According to Wayne, it was unusual for that many of them to be here at this time of day.
They're on to us.
Looks like it. They were probably contacted from Tokyo about us.
If we miss our chance tonight, people who know our faces might be sent from Tokyo and cause problems. I agree. You can always find your way around people who don't know your face. Huh! I thought you guys were kids! But you're incredibly used to this, aren't you?
Of course. They're the wandering dogs, the best of the wild dogs.
Whoa.
What's our plan? Don't tell me you intend to break through the front door, boss.
And if I do? If Leo and I go, well, we should be able to manage it.
Would it be so bad if we went through and had a little pic?
Me too, me too. I want to see these legends fight. Well, it's probably best if we form at least a simple plan. How could this happen to me, eh? Do you know the enemy positions? They're only in the lobby and in front of the suite. There are usually 2 upstairs, but all things considered, there's probably 4 or more now. No worries upstairs then. Wayne and I will stage a holdup.
Didn't you say that they'd take your guns?
Yeah. It's a body check in the elevator hole on the suite floor. It'd be hard to hold up 4 more people with just my gun. I made arrangements for that over the phone a minute ago.
Yeah, Kieth is probably gonna show up. Luca.
I thought for a while that I might not be able to trust these guys someday. I placed a man I can trust inside the hotel. You've gotten pretty clever at this, haven't you?
In preparation for the unexpected, Wayne had went over a certain hotel employee. Apparently he'd arranged for a gun to be hidden on the suite floor and a phone call he'd made right before coming here. This way, Wayne would be able to get a gun even after passing through the body check. Then Leo would go up the elevator and face the enemies from the front, while Wayne took them from behind. They could point guns at the men from both sides. They'd be able to end this quietly without firing a shot. After all, it would be terrible if something happened to one of them, Rose. So we want to lower that risk as much as we can. Yeah, you would handle this one quietly if you could.
If I had Aniki Wayne and the legendary man pointing guns at me from both sides, I'd wet myself for sure.
The problem is downstairs. Isn't there some employee passage to let you get up there without passing through the lobby?
The guy I just called said the back door and the employee exit are packed with thugs. I see. So they're all packed up.
The odd fools, neither. I'll just have to break through at the weakest point. I'm sure they'll have the smallest number of people at the back door. But if there's fewer of them, then I'll bet there'll be more on their guard.
I agree. It's probably the 4 in the lobby who let their guards down the most.
As Charles had pointed out, the 4 men in the lobby were listless and languid. The more of them there were, the less responsibility each one felt.
That's good. So do we just casually stride through the lobby and escape in a taxi? There's 4 of them there. No matter how much they slack off, they'll still notice that something's wrong.
Can we catch these guys from both sides and stay to hold up on them too?
There's gonna be other people around, though. Not many.
Their whole plan is gonna go to bust because of Kieth. And they're gonna have to improvise a lot, I can tell.
They freak out and pull a burglar alarm or something. That'll just make things worse. So we have to slip by quietly somehow, but...
Ooh, I've got the brain blast! Boss, you can leave that to the wandering dogs. Oh! So I'll get to sit back and watch you guys at work! Not at all. You'll be helping us too, Jeanne-san. You are our new 4th party member. Me? At the entrance to the suite floor, 5 men were waiting, one more than Wayne had guessed. God, I love moments like this, seriously. And the aircon is doing that thing again. I will be right back. You know what? I actually do need to take a little bit of a bathroom break right now, so I'll be back very soon, you guys. Oh God, I love moments in stories like this where they have to make a plan and then go through it like this. Oh wow. All right, I'm back. Just oh my God, I gotta read James's comment. I even prepared this blue week and a copy of Les Miserables. What's this? What's this book? Les Miserables? Oh, you are just like him already. Oh God, it is just like if Oliver was back alive and had boobs. I can make do. Hold on, lady. I'm way too old for you. I suppose. Okay, enough silliness. Back to the story. At the entrance to the suite floor, 5 men were waiting, one more than Wayne had guessed. They smoked and read newspapers, looking bored. They stood up as soon as the elevator approached. Wayne was the one who came out of the elevator. At the sight of his familiar face, the men relaxed again.
How do you do, fellow guards? Nice, lovely day, guard, Madam Rose. That's for sure. You were out drinking pretty late tonight, weren't you? No, I wasn't planning any kind of breakout. What are you talking about? Yeah. Shut up. Come on, let's get this over with. Orders from above. They said to keep especially close guard out for the near future. Don't take it personally.
The normally perfunctory body check was now performed strictly by the book.
He's good. Did you come to read the princess a picture book until she falls asleep? Die.
Wayne walked away, heading for Rose's room. He saw 2 more men puffing tobacco smoke near the fire escape. So the guard had been greatly increased after all. Unless they rescued Madame Rose tonight, then Primavera's support would probably arrive just as Zell had said. Most likely reliable execs like Maurice would be dispatched. If that happened, their opponents would know their faces and guess their plans, meaning that tonight was their only chance. They might actually avoid a confrontation with Kieth. He knocked, entering after Rose had answered. Welcome back, Wing-kun. What's wrong? You look so serious.
I'll explain later. Get ready to escape from here.
Huh?
Leo's here too.
Oh my god, Leo! Leo-kun is... He came back!
I'll fill you in on the details later. Hurry and get dressed.
Okay. Wayne turned his back to Rose and walked out on the balcony. A large black bag was set there. He had asked the employee working with them to throw the bag here from the balcony of the next room over. Of course, it was a gun.
What's with this insanely large bag? What's how many did he put in here?
He opened the bag, which was too heavy to be holding a single gun, and looked inside. After opening the bag, Wayne clawed at his head.
Holy moly.
Oh my god, they have a freaking ammo cache. Either because they were serious or because they were bored. The four guards in the lobby kept glaring at people who looked at them. On the whole, they were completely relaxed, but if Rose suddenly showed up, they'd probably spot her at once. When they noticed some people walking towards them, the four of them glared. However, their gazes immediately changed into something degenerate. Hi!
Whoa! Look at these underage girls. Look at what we have here.
Hey, mister. Wanna have a little fun?
Is that the Shishapone dialect? Oh, she's from my hometown.
Wow, that guy's hot. I think he might be my type.
Oh, and you're totally my type.
Oh, gross. Oh, how wonderful. Oh my god, he totally called him out!
Good. You guys think you on your freaking lowly obsessions, you fucking pedos. Once you reach my age, you learn to understand the charm of a mature lady.
A mature lady.
Bear with it. Bear with it.
Nina was, of course, the lady of the evening. And Zell had experienced being the woman of several underworld bosses, which is really sad. Eviscerating men of the criminal underworld was as easy as pie for them. Jeanne had no experience flirting with men, so she stood rigidly with a forced smile. But one man seemed to be a fan of this and hovered out around her.
Gentlemen, interested in having a little fun?
I thought so. How much?
How about this much?
Isn't that a bit high?
You won't get many chances to play with beauties like this.
Hey, mister. Come on. Let's play now. I'm so happy to meet someone from my hometown. Maybe I'll give you a little something special.
Mature ladies rock!
Motherfucking, I fucking swear. I'm doing this for Rose. I'm doing this for fucking Rose. Oh god, I can't wait to grab this guy by the balls and rip them the fuck off. I will. God, Jeanne is stealing the spotlight as best girl pretty fast. I had no idea she would be so fucking awesome. I will murder you after this, I fucking swear.
Come on, just go. Come on, just go a bit lower.
Nope, I won't.
Okay, I'll spoil you a bit. How about this much?
Just a bit further. The guards, now grinning stupidly, didn't notice anything going on around them. Shh. Leo casually walked behind them and got into the elevator.
Hold on a sec. There's 4 of us and only 3 women. Who gets left out? There's no way I'm getting left out. You guys have fun with the girls, I'll be fine. Come on. He wouldn't want to leave you all alone, honored customer.
Yeah, don't say that. Let's have some fun together.
Enough. Don't push your girls on me. I've got no interest in women.
Oh, he's gay.
Mister, there's no need to get angry. You know, your hands are so wide and pretty.
What? You mean that? No shit, what do you think he meant?
How do you women deal with this?
Yes, how do we deal with this, I wonder? Isn't it such a really bad thing to deal with? Someday you'll get it. Someday. Wayne-kun, I'm ready. Meanwhile, at Rose. What? Where did that gun come from?
I arranged for it so I could use it as a weapon.
I thought you were planning to go hunt a bear or something. Oh my god, they got him like a big gun. Normally when someone says gun, you'd think handgun. He wanted to complain, but he could only blame himself for being imprecise. After being asked to prepare a gun, their man had produced a hunting rifle of all things. The gun barrel was long, making it inefficient to use in places with tight turns, making it absolutely useless if a gunfight broke out suddenly. However, it might be enough to serve as a threat. He looked at the clock. It was about time for Leo to be coming up. Time to go.
Leo's coming. We're gonna launch a pincher strike against the guys in front of the elevator.
What should I do?
Please hide your presence and follow me. If the worst happens, make sure you hide immediately. You're the only one who can stop this situation. For getting any worse.
Oh, crap baskets. Okay, I understand. They slowly opened the door and walked out into the hallway. The guards in front of the fire escape were close, but they were in a blind spot and couldn't see. They were still chatting, unaware that Rose had left the room. The elevator's coming again. Oh, that's good.
The elevator's coming again. At this time of day? In this part of the world? In this time of year? Can I see it? No.
Rose and Wayne were already in the room. They couldn't think of anyone else who'd be coming this late at night. The men narrowed their gazes, folded up their newspapers, and rose to their feet. A floor indicator went up through all the floors and approached the suite floor. The men stood in front of the elevator.
We heard that someone might be coming to steal Rose. Seeing your gods.
Oh yeah, that's true, you guys. Yeah, the hunting rifle, yeah, they're totally gonna fight Kieth. Yeah, because they have a long-range weapon. A chime rang out, indicating the elevator's arrival. Then the door slowly opened, revealing a single man.
Who are you? Give me your name. Shishiga. Frank Sinatra. Do you take us for fools?
All right, everyone, don't move.
Please be quiet in the concert hall.
Pincer attack worked with perfect timing. With guns pointed at them from both directions, they couldn't make any careless movements. The men were pushed into a nearby room and tied up with electrical cable. However, that probably wouldn't hold them for long. There wasn't much time. Leo and Wayne took Rose and hurried into the elevator.
Okay, full marks so far.
Rose, are you gonna react to seeing Leo? There we go. Leo!
Have you been drinking milk every day? Your buzz is more fascinating every time I see it.
That's what you're gonna say to her! Baka.
Rose-san will catch up later.
Yeah, what could they do? They couldn't change the sprite to give him a hunting rifle.
You gotta hurry and escape from this hotel. You can make out with Leo later when you're very far away from me.
Okay. I understand.
Still, Wayne. You plan to go shoot a bear or something?
Oh, damn it! I've had enough of this gun!
Okay. He'd stolen a handgun while tying up the guards. Okay. He didn't need this hunting rifle anymore. Wayne threw it into the elevator floor. Oh. Okay, no, that's gonna be a literal Chekhov's gun here. Avoid shooting if you can. Even this late, there are people in the hotel. Oh god, OBS fucked up. Did you guys miss anything? Oh god. OBS did a little fuck up. Did anything skip for you guys? Okay, good. Okay, everything's fine. Awesome.
The wandering dogs had lured the guards away in the lobby.
Girls are so sexy these days. Even I would have been in trouble.
I don't really get it, but I feel like pinching you.
Do it again.
When we're in private, Leo.
Okay, I'll hold you that.
You're getting nostalgic for the OBS fuck-ups for the Umineko streams. Oh god, James. I don't know if you were here when I told you this, but there's gonna be a bonus stream someday soon with some extra side stories from Umineko Switch. They're just Tsubasas, nothing like groundbreaking, but it's still more Umineko content. There's going to be a stream for that someday soon when we can get that working. Just one last little extra bit of Umineko, official Umineko stuff. I think they're like, some of the non-canon Tsubasas, but hell, it's more Umineko. I am not going to say no to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yes, James got it right. Yep. The elevator arrived in the lobby. The guards were still flirting with the 4 wandering dogs by the sofa. They had skillfully drawn out the price negotiations to buy time, thank God. Leo and Wayne hid Rose behind them, but still walked boldly across the lobby without any signs of rushing. The guards were completely in their own little world. There were no signs that they noticed anything. Hey, Stop that, mister.
Just come on, just go a little low with it with that price. I love the scent of a mature woman.
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker. I'm gonna rip out your testicles later, I fucking swear. Madame Rose, now's your chance.
Everyone! Even Sal!
She read your letters and came back. They did some investigating and discovered that Richard's son had taken over Primavera, and apparently he's evil now.
Oh, come the fuck on!
Your pumpkin carriage is waiting outside. We'll escort you to the ball in that. Oh, pardon me.
He had bumped into a passing drunk woman. The staggering woman clung to Leo.
You've had too much to drink, miss. But your flushed cheeks have a charm of their own.
Oh my! Is this literally just some random girl? He's probably causing a distraction.
What are you doing, Leo?
Wayne grumbled, but Rose's escape was their first priority. He continued to escort Rose, passing through the revolving doors and going outside. A hotel man noticed him and opened the taxi door. Oh, God! Oh, yep, Kieth is here. At that moment, the hotel man jerked unnaturally, a splash of blood flying from his head. Oh, God, yep. Both Rose and Wayne instantly realized it was a gunshot. Rose crouched down on the spot while Wayne pulled out his handgun and leapt out from behind the car. The bullet had been fired from straight in front of them. There was no doubt that the enemy was on the opposite side of the taxi. However, there was nothing beyond the taxi but an inky darkness. Yep, boss battle. There was no trace of anyone there. Wayne dashed out and looked around, thinking the enemy might be aiming from behind the fountain, but he couldn't sense any trace of them. The next instant, an invisible Reaper's blade descended and scraped Wayne's shoulder. Wayne sensed the Reaper and dove behind a flower bed.
It's a sniper! Rose-san, don't get out from behind that car.
You stay there too, Wayne-kun. We don't know where the enemy is. Ah! The next bullet caught the panicked taxi driver in the head. God. Yeah, but it's much easier to emulate the switch, James. Kieth has just turned into a complete psychopath. Rose was all alone, pinned down behind the taxi.
What's all that about?
The guards noticed the disturbance. However, because of the reflection on the glass, it was almost impossible to see out into the darkness from inside the bright lobby. So they still didn't know about Madame Rose, but Zell mercilessly attacked first. Oh, this is going to feel good. This is going to feel very, very, very good. Oh, I so wish I could have done this. To everyone who had to do this to me! Hell yeah, Zell! I'm right there with you!
Now that I know what that feels like, I'm gonna have a lot more respect for y'all.
You didn't before!
Well, I mean, I did, too, by the way. But, I mean, even more now.
Alright, finally! I got to rip out his fucking testicles! Let me smack him too! I'll show you I'm a mature lady!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa! Rose!
It's a sniper! He must have come this way! As Zal tried to race toward the revolving door, a billet buried itself in the floor at her feet. The enemy probably didn't plan on holding back. Of course, that bullet had probably been aimed at Zell's heart or head. Oh, shit baskets. Everyone hide! What should we do? Where were they shooting from?
It's no use. It's dark outside and the glass is acting like a mirror.
If they tried to gaze out through the glass in this brightly lit room, all they saw were their own faces. However, aiming at that bright interior from the darkness of the night was a different story entirely. To Kieth, it was the perfect sort of sniping battle. You small fry can just back off. I want to fight Leo Shishigami. Here we go. I can't wait for this prick to get his ass kicked. There was now no one to be seen through his scope. However, he was fully aware of where everyone was hiding. And none of them could stick their heads out from behind cover, not even a little bit. Keith's bullet slammed into the taxi. He didn't seem to be trying to pierce the taxi and hit Rose. It felt more like he was trying to shoot randomly around the trunk to threaten her. Wayne used that time to quickly gaze about, but he couldn't even find gunshot flames. They were getting swallowed up by the flashing lights of the nighttime downtown area.
Damn. Even if I found them, there's nothing I can do with a small gun like this. That's right! Leo! The fucking Chekhov's gun! We should be able to hit the enemy with the hunting rifle.
I know. Looks like God can be considerate.
Leo returned after grabbing the hunting rifle from the elevator. It even had a scope. Its range and accuracy were probably on par with Keith's. But there was nothing they could do. Even though they could be seen through this glass in the middle of the night, it looked just like a mirror to them.
That's right. If we can break the glass.
And look at that bullets that just landed at my feet. Huh. So they're using good glass. They must have been using pretty sturdy glass. There was a hole in the glass about the size of a finger. But there was no trace of cracks radiating from it or anything to suggest it might shatter. We can't see outside and we don't know where they're shooting from! We're stuck, aren't we? Game over, man! Game over!
Gotta wait for our chance.
Are we ever gonna have a chance like that?
Yes, before long. The sun will rise.
This is no time to quote Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged! Leo spoke casually as though none of this concerned him. Jeanne couldn't help but look exasperated, but this was the ironclad law of dealing with snipers. Leo knew all about it. Whoever acts hastily loses. Whoever makes time become their ally wins. Ha! We're gonna wait until morning? That'd be... Oh, goddammit. That'd be nice.
Takes a lot of endurance to maintain a sniping position. On the other hand, we just have to lie down and wait. Time is on our side. Like nationwide.
I guess, that's the legendary Leo for you. He's so calm and cool.
I get it. If it's dark, we just gotta wait until morning. It's just like playing wit.
You aren't serious, are you?
Oh, I'm pretty serious.
Leo picked up the hunting rifle, stretched, and looked around. They should just go back into the fucking hotel room.
Could someone find me a pillow? And I don't want to get sunburned. A parasol would be nice too.
Leo! Are you serious?
I'm fairly serious. Alright, we'll be busy welcoming guests, so I'll be counting on you.
Huh? The elevator chime rang and the men they tied up earlier came dashing out. They'd apparently gathered the other guards on that floor. There were 10 of them in total.
There's a bastard. I'll make you pay for what you did back there.
Ned! Everyone hide!
Time for the generic mook society to do its job. Not a chance, Poopy Pants. Ladies, can you use guns?
Can be used guns. Well, we're nowhere near your level, but I mean, who is?
It's okay, Zal. I'm ready too.
Like always, I'm more suited to this guy than guns.
Glad to hear it. Now, wandering dogs. Let's go.
I can't believe we're gonna fight with Leo!
Hell yeah.
Taste my slingshot, you rat bastards!
I didn't max out my dexterity just to sit around. Come on.
Damn, she looks like Rose there. Holy shit. Ah, yes. It takes me back to my assassin days. Au revoir. Oh no! Oh god.
Damn it! He's coming totally pinned down! Fuck!
Wink. You're not needed here.
Well, I got plot armor, so fuck you.
Leo Shishigami. Finish off the small fry in there already. And play with me. The gun Kieth held wasn't his favorite. That modified experimental Soviet gun. I see. So he's not at his full power either. So this is only going to be round 1. I see. That gun was normally a reliable military weapon, but after Kieth's thorough customization of it, it had become delicate. At the time Richard ordered him to go to Shizuoka, his gun was in the middle of an overhaul at a gun. I see. So this is, yep. This is the battle with the boss before they're at their full power. What he was holding right now was a bolt-action sniper rifle, also of Soviet make, called a Mosin Nagant. Its capabilities were probably far inferior to his favorite gun. I see, yep. However, its performance had been tested over and over again in live combat, making it a suitable replacement for his favorite gun. Love bolt actions. They shoot tighter. Feel sharper than an automatic. Come on. How long are you gonna keep playing, Leo Shishigami? There can only be one Reaper of Primavera. When fighting a sniper, whoever has time on their side wins. That's right. Everyone knows that. Are you trying to keep me on edge and wear me out? You think time's on your side, don't you? However, I can also make time become my ally. The 7.62 by 54R, bullets Kieth used had incredible piercing power. It could easily pierce through a body of a taxi, which was a civilian car. At first, Wayne thought he was just doing that to pin Rose down. Before long, he noticed the sniper's terrifying plan.
Don't tell me.
He wants to blow up the taxi. Oh, God.
That bastard!
Kapon. This time, there was a slightly different sound than before. Realizing what this meant, Rose went pale. There's fuel leaking!
Damn. Is he planning to blow up the whole taxi?
The fuel streaming out of the car began to form a puddle. If you let it spread out enough and evaporate before shooting it, there'd be a huge fireball. However, Rose couldn't escape from behind the car. If she jumped out, she'd be shot between the eyes instantly and it'd all be over. And of course we have the James Bond music here. What should I do, Wayne Coon? He drew the enemy's fire and even one shot missed. There should be time for Rose to run out from behind the car. However, how could he create that diversion?
Come on, Wayne, think! I know that's not your strong suit, but just think!
The most effective way would be to leap out from behind cover and become a decoy himself. But the enemy was too damn accurate. The mere act of creating that distraction would mean throwing his life away. Furthermore, there was no guarantee that this distraction would be long enough for Rose to escape. The enemy was extremely talented. Even his second shot would come with unparalleled precision and speed too. Mystery Theater, honestly, if Rose was killed, surely Richard would just blame the GDS in peak irony.
Damn it!
After being close to death on so many occasions, he knew what this sulfurous smell meant. If he jumped out, he'd die. He wouldn't save anyone by doing it. But at this rate, Rose would die when the car exploded.
I've got to do it. How could I just sit here until Rose-san gets blown away?
Wait, Coon! Stop! Don't be hasty!
At this rate, you'll be...
That's right, Wayne Coon. That's just how we were on that day. Yuji-kun was shot, and we didn't have a moment to lose. But if we jump forward, we die. But if we stayed there and watched, he'd die for sure. There's nothing you can do. After all, even with all my genius, there was nothing I could do. All the enemies who had forced their way to the lobby had been defeated, and Leo's group already knew what was going on outside. Of course, they could defeat the generic Mook Society. Even the wandering dogs had never learned how to fight against snipers. They kept hiding behind cover, holding back their urge to leap out. As Kieth said, the situation was the same as that day 1 year ago. I have a feeling that Kieth is going to become obsessed with Leo after Leo somehow beats this situation. And he might die, like, trying to fight Leo or something like that. Like, accidentally cause his own death somehow. Like, being so desperate to fight Leo, who somehow beats him, and he can't figure out how he did it, or won't accept that he did it because the situation is the same as what happened with Stella, in his eyes. Rose was being pinned down by a sniper, couldn't move, and was fated to die if she stayed put, just like Yuji. Leo and Wayne, hiding behind cover, were just like Kieth and Stella had been. And ironically, the gun he was now using was a Mosin Nagant. That's right. It was the same gun that had shattered Stella's skull, liquefying her brains on that son of a bitch. The irony is completely lost on Kieth. Stella, when you dashed out from behind cover, you said Leo Shishigami would definitely be able to do something about this. Was I unable to save you? Yep, he's gonna become obsessed with Leo. Unable to save you because I'm not Leo Shishigami. That's wrong! Even Leo Shishigami can't save anyone in this situation! I'll prove it! You were wrong. I'm no worse than him! No one could have saved you, Stella! Not even you! Leo Shishigami! We can't stop the fuel pouring out. If it spreads anymore, what should we do?
That's right. If we could create some kind of smoke screen.
Hey, maybe we could pop open a fire extinguisher and save the madam somehow. Don't be so rash. As I can see us perfectly through the glass. Even if you had a tool to create a smoke screen, you just get shot as you try to get close to Madame Rose.
That's right, girls. Acting rash against a sniper won't get you anywhere.
Leo casually leaned against the counter. The hotel employees were hiding behind, smoking a cigarette. He was in the back of the lobby, which is barely out of Keith's line of fire. Leo had probably planned it that way. Leo-san, you said it yourself a second ago, right? Whoever has time as their ally will win. But right now, it's the enemy that has time on their side. At a time like this, waiting for an opportunity just worsens our situation, right?
Not at all.
What on earth should we do? And I'm the super genius and I can't think of anything. Oh, crap.
Calm down, miss. I'm fighting all right. He's not the only one who sees in time to improve his situation.
Do you know what he's talking about?
I'm too dumb to have a clue. My int stat is too low. It was my dump stat since I'm not a monk. I'm a rogue.
Do you understand, Leo Shishigami? Time is already on my side. Once the fuel leak is spread enough, it's game over. Don't you do it! Don't you lose patience no matter what, okay?
But Rose-san, at this rate...
If you get shot, I'm gonna run over to you, okay? And then I'll get shot and killed too. So don't you even think about sacrificing yourself to save me!
Then what should I do?
We have Leo-kun with us. He's telling us to wait for the right time.
Wait for the right time.
From where Wayne was, he could clearly see the brightly lit lobby through the glass. Inside, he could see Leo casually smoking a cigarette, relaxing at the back of the lobby.
Leo? What's he standing around for?
Of course, Leo wouldn't play dumb and pretend to ignore them. If he wanted to abandon Rose, he would have escaped out the back door long ago. However, since he was there, it meant he was confronting the situation, fighting without running away. It felt as though Leo met his gaze.
Don't be rash, kid.
It felt like he was saying that. He could feel his overheated head slowly cool down.
Leo is, yeah, that Leo was, waiting there calmly. There's no way he doesn't have a plan.
Jump cut to Leo.
I have no idea what to do.
No, I'm just kidding.
He's, waiting for something. This is no time for someone like me to get impatient and complicate the situation. Oh,
Wayne-kun!
I'm okay now. Leo is calm. How could I not believe it after participating in that night with him?
What's with these people? I think I know what Leo is doing. He's trying to get Kieth agitated, so he makes a careless shot, and he can maybe try to see where the shot was coming from. Why aren't they getting impatient? On the other hand, Kieth was clearly losing his cool. Even though he should have been cornering them with a deadly hourglass, the fuel spilling from the taxi's gas tank. They showed no signs of impatience. On the contrary, they were clearly regaining their calm. Wayne, who kept peeking over this way whenever he had a chance, had now gone completely quiet. That was my thought, Luca. They're trying to provoke him by being calm, yeah. Kind of like, if you ever played Ace Attorney Investigations 2, when you do the logic test, it's kind of like that, I think. Wayne, who kept peeking over this way when he had a chance, had now gone completely quiet. How were they able to regain their calm? How? When I couldn't get still to regain her calm! Leo! I went and borrowed one! What? You actually got a parasol?
Thanks, Jeanne.
What is he gonna do with the parasol? Jeanne had borrowed a large parasol that was used in the cafe terrace. I wonder what he's gonna do with that. Leo lifted it up easily and opened it. Don't tell me you said Dime was on our side because she was looking for that.
I see. So you can use that to block the enemy's line of sight and grab the madam.
That is way too reckless. It would never work. It certainly was a large parasol. It could probably cover Leo's entire body. But the enemy was no fool, and a parasol could never stop a bullet. The first bullet might only graze his shoulder if he was lucky. But by the second or third bullet, something would definitely hit him. Don't tell me you plan to rush forward with that! It's impossible! Absurd! Reckless! I didn't go searching for that so you could fucking kill yourself!
No one's stupid enough to plan ahead for their own death.
The puddle of leaking fuel was now starting to expand out beyond the bottom of the car. It made clear that the deathly hourglass's time had come.
See, you couldn't do anything. Stella, you were wrong! Even Leo Shishigami couldn't have saved you!
Let's go. Good kitchen, try this at home.
What is he gonna do? Leo lifted the open parasol. Then he rushed forward!
He moved. Oh, look! Even Leo Shishigami couldn't do anything but dash forward recklessly! Even if that parasol blocks my view of his body, he could never stop a bullet!
The open parasol raced through the lobby, dashing towards the revolving door. Of course, Kieth's scope had followed all the way. He's gonna... What is he gonna do? He's gonna do some kind of trick. Huh. The instant he realized he hadn't hit anything, he understood.
What a cheeky trick. He threw an empty parasol. It was a decoy.
Yep, Leo's gonna go il vento d'oro. Yep. Il vento d'oro. Yep, he's gonna do that totally. Yep, Keith quickly ejected the shell. He chambered the next bullet. Pulling the bolt back, it sent the smoking shell casing flying. To Keith, this always seemed to happen in slow motion, as though he was moving underwater. Yeah, no, I'm using a different voice for Punished Venom Keith than like the original Keith voice, like when he was a good guy. It was like I kind of use like this, you know, like just like a more innocent version of the Charles voice, but now that he's kind of like really bitchy and everything, yeah, he's like a mix between, he's become between Erica and Berncastle. Keith, this always seemed to happen in slow motion as though it was moving underwater. The beautiful metal shell spun gorgeously through space. Leo didn't waste that small gap in time caused by the bolt action. This time, oh my god, what the fuck? He lifted up the hunting rifle and dashed forward. Where to? Behind the parasol he had thrown. Behind the parasol that Keith's bullet had drilled through. So Keith could clearly see Leo running towards him through the small bullet hole. Oh my god!
Useless! I'll finish you off with this! You don't even have a clue where I'm shooting from!
Oh my god! Yep. Il vento di oro. Yep.
Your window's open.
What?!
Through the hole in the parasol, he saw Leo's eye peeking at him through the scope of Leo's gun. His gaze clearly met Keith's.
Are you kidding me?!
There was a bullet hole through the parasol. Oh my god, he fucking triangulated his location. Jesus Christ! There was also a bullet hole through the glass that separated the lobby from the outside. Oh my god! If you lined up those two up, they would point in the direction.
No way. No one could ever pull off a stunt like that!
Leo is fucking superhuman.
But you can. You can if you're a Leo fucking Shishigami. A god of death is just looking for a way to live. Who says he can tell that a gun will hit him if he can see the bullet down the gun barrel?
And the same was true of Keith Kisaragi, the genius sniper.
That was why you could tell they were looking at each other. Through the bullet trail stretching between the parasol and the glass.
You've got charming eyes, Mr. Sniper.
Oh my god!
What? What?
The bullet fired from Leo's gun traveled along the path Keith's bullet had taken in the exact opposite direction. Keith could see it as slowly approached him. Leo has fucking bullet time. There was also a cafe terrace by the park where Stella was shot. If he had let Stella see how calm he was and calmed her down, he could have gotten a parasol. He already knew the enemy's general position. With a single hole in a parasol, Keith also could have found the enemy's position. Oh, this is gonna drive him insane.
Leo!
Brick 9, huh?
Oh my god, he totally fucking schooled him. Keith is gonna be completely insane after this. Oh my god. Is Keith gonna have any sanity left after this? He's gonna, like, probably lose himself completely. Knowing now that he could have saved Stella. Oh my god, is Keith dead? Unless he's just dead. So, your old Amakawa's.
I've hated embarrassing scenes like this ever since I was a kid. That's why I ran away from my family.
Rose knew about old Amakawa. That was an incredible scene. Oh my god. It's just getting me hyped for Leo versus frickin' Gabriel. Seriously. Rose herself was a resident of Edogawa, City 23's predecessor. And she had also come into contact with many City 23 Japanese businessmen as Madam. She knew all about the great works of old Amakawa. 3 wandering dogs were in Wayne's car following them. Leo was at the wheel of Jeanne's car with Wayne in the passenger seat. Rose and Jeanne were talking together in the back seat. The two of them hit it off right away. Then they spoke together of Rose's 3 years as City 23's representative. Jeanne understood all of what Rose was trying to do, as well as her heart and will, and at the same time she showed signs of regret. I wonder if Keith is going to lose an eye. Then he'll get an eye patch. That's true, Burncastle. Yeah, we still have to see Keith at full power. Yeah.
It's partly my fault that you were forced to suffer so much. No one else rose up, so you had to rise up. The more I hear, the more useless and pathetic I see myself.
Of course, his second fight could also be against Alan.
The will of my grandfather felt like a heavy burden, so I ran away from home. And yet, I couldn't leave that goddamn Dawn shopping district, which is blessed with my grandfather's name. Even though I was aware of the responsibility I was supposed to bear in that city. I kept, running away. True. Maybe it is your fault that they call me Madame Rose. When Wayne heard this, he sniffed. His eyes were red. Rose had never been born for the purpose of becoming Madame. All she had done was explain her ideals in a chaotic era where no one showed anyone the path to travel on. The people saw a light in what she said and demanded that Rose stand at the front. Rose may have been a navigator that gave people hope. But she wasn't a captain. By now, even Julie understood this. People came to Rose's defense, saying there was no need for the captain to stand at the front and lead. But that was wrong. A captain needs to be prepared to hurt and be hurt. And it couldn't be a fleeting resolve that fades. Everyone pretends not to know, but they do. That's why no one wants to become the captain. That's right. Not even Jeanne, who had been taught that ever since she was very young. That was why everyone around Rose set her up as the madam. And Rose tried to respond to their expectations. For a long time, no one could understand her pain and sadness. Ever since the time she fainted and then the others decided to support her more, they all slowly began to realize at last that this slender woman wasn't the sort of person who ought to be madam. She diligently tried to play the role of madam, which everyone around demanded of her, but she was just a good-natured, frail woman.
I was a fool. All I did was respect and deify Madame Rose like a fucking simp. I was not more than a chain binding her to the Madam's seat. Even though I saved it so closely. How could I not realize?
The elderly Wayne dabbed at his eyes and hung his head, exactly like the Wayne of all those years ago had done.
I was a fool. And don't blame yourself, Wayne.
Leo.
When the sun sets, the moon will rise. That's all this means. That's what Leo Shishigami said.
When the sun sets, the moon will rise.
Sounds pretty cool.
Ooh, that was a pretty serious punch. That was when we became friends. Of course, we didn't speak directly of passing on the title of Madam. But at the time, there can be no doubt that we were all sure of it. When the sun sets, the moon will rise. Sometimes when the sun is setting, the rising moon will be next to it in the same sky. That's true. During the brief span during sunset, when the sky goes from orange to purple, showing its most dramatic changes and combinations of color, its beauty can bring tears to people's eyes, and yeah, you can sometimes see the moon during the day. Leo said that Wayne mistook those tears for tears of sadness. Leo said that this wasn't sad, but beautiful.
I understand your position, Rose.
Uh-oh, when a phone call came from Rose, that fact alone was enough for Richard to understand the situation. Even Rose had undergone a rite of passage, her feud with Caleb, to gain the position of Madam. He realized that the time had come for the same thing to happen to him.
But couldn't we put it this way? This tragedy occurred because of your policy of dialogue with foreigners. Foreigners are foreigners. You can never interact with them. Sea of Japan and the Pacific Ocean. We have only been able to remain ourselves so far because these two oceans cut us off from foreign nations. However, foreigners have crossed those oceans, laying foot in our land.
Yup, she's calling Richard just like she did with Caleb. Exactly, Mystery Theater. Eventually, the 21st century will come, and the future beyond that. A future will come where oceans are no longer a barrier to people. We can't avoid coexistence with foreigners.
Then that is precisely why we must become the Ocean Rose.
And there you have it. That's freaking the logical endpoint of nationalism right there.
Once you likened Primavera to an eggshell, did you not? I am merely trying to make that a reality by the most direct methods imaginable.
Richard Kuhn, people cannot split the seas.
Then we merely have to dry up the seas. I'm sorry, Rose, but I imagine any more talking will just be a waste of time for us both. You won't change your position no matter what.
Oh, Rose, you won't change your position no matter what. Do you really believe that Stella and Yuji Kun want to see a great many people get hurt?
I'm surprised. So you can no longer hear Stella and Yuji's cries of regret.
This past year had been so brutal. The hearts of these two who had once built up Primavera together had grown so distant. You know what I think should happen? Ooh, yep, she's calling him out just like Caleb. I think after Leo defeats Gabriel, I think Butler should get the final blow. I think it's only right, as revenge for what he did to him. I have to stop you. For the sake of a future where the Japanese and foreigners can interact without discrimination, I cannot allow you to become the source for new troubles.
Even if you do stop me, do you have the willpower to lead our countrymen again? You don't have the willpower or the physical endurance. The time has already come for you to step down.
Yes. I do think that Luca, that Leo's group and Alan's group are going to meet up for the final battle against Gabriel. Yes, you're right. The time for me to step down has already come.
I didn't think you were aware of it. But if you understand, then that's all that matters, Rose. Leave the rest to me and relax.
No. Even if I step down as madam, there's one last job left for me to do.
And that is to defeat me?
After all, humanity is like water that always mixes. Who will be the next madam? Deciding that is the final job left to any madam. Chapter 3, Sunrise, Sunset, End. Wow, what a chapter! And god damn it, once again we're at the 2-hour mark. Son of a fucking ass, bitch, fuck ass. Fuck it, I'm gonna do more. We missed so much Rose Goes Days because of last week. I'm gonna keep going. God damn it.
See. Well, there's no helping it. It's the job of us foot soldiers to dash forward when war breaks out, no matter who we're fighting. Are you scared to have Leo as your enemy?
Ooh, yeah, Leo versus Cyrus is gonna be a thing, probably.
Scared? I mean me, the demon sergeant of the Imperial Army, squad commander Samurai Yutaka. After fighting a war against the Yankee bombers that covered the skies, do y'all really think I'd be scared as a single man? Leo does seem to be a more formidable enemy than a bomb, huh? Bombers never joke around. And they never make use of bizarre cunning either. They never do neat little tricks that make men fall in love.
Anyone would hesitate after learning they'd have to face off against a legendary man. Simply hearing that Leo was their enemy would probably set quite a few powerful execs quivering.
But if we decide to move, we gotta move. Leave the rest to me. I know their methods.
Oh, now it's Cyrus's turn as the next boss. Damn, we're gonna have to fight Cyrus.
We won't let him get the better of us so easily.
I can't believe we have to fight Cyrus. He was always so nice and friendly. Come to think of it, everything started when Madame Rose rose up for Primavera's sake and defeated Caleb. And now she was rising up again, this time to defeat Primavera. She both raised and lowered the curtains on this story. Her tale of Roses and Guns was finally approaching its final day. Let's have just one last feud, so that my era can end. Leo-kun, lend me your strength one last time. Oh, what is this song?
Of course. No man can refuse an invitation from an attractive woman.
Oh, hell yeah! Woo!
Rose-san, I'll be by your side as well. But please don't misunderstand. I'm not following behind you. I came this far to see with my own eyes the same ideals you once saw. So please, as we move forward, let me see the same thing you see, Rose-san.
Yeah! I'm glad, Rin-kun. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I will spend the rest of my life with your ideas.
Damn, we got a new hype up song. Even Wayne knew what this fight was about. Shedding the same tears he'd shed when he first witnessed the setting sun and rising moon. He grasped Rose's hands and made an oath. The wandering dog will stand at their boss's side, and we'll do it for Primavera! Thank you, everyone. Will you lend me your strength one last time?
We're all doing it for you and our countrymen.
I can only become wolves when we're needed. Boss, let us become wolves once again. Oh, I really hope they get to fight Okanogi.
Yeah, well said, you guys.
I'll be coming along with you. Jeanne, someone have to witness how you live at the end. To see what sort of woman you were, and what convictions you held when you disappeared. Until the day comes to speak of those things, maybe there's like some girl that looks and sounds an awful lot like you that's possibly your granddaughter. Someone has to engrave it into their goddamn heart! Thank you. And also, if I'm gonna steal the position of madam from you, I need to be baptized myself. A baptism of lead bullets and the smell of gunpowder.
Okay, let's take back Primavera!
This tale of roses and guns ends today.
He said it! He said it!
Yes, these truly were our Rose Guns days. Let's get started. Let's begin.
Oh, yeah! God damn it! Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's begin the tale of how these Rose Guns days end.
Rose Guns days, really? Sounds kind of awful.
Shut up, Leo. What'll be our first move?
In both chess and shogi, you can't start until the pieces are lined up.
Yeah, they gotta meet up with Alan. Yeah, let's gather our allies. Yep.
Final chapter. Looks like Meryl's gonna be pretty heavily involved. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Oh, we got this thing. Okay, wow, we haven't had one of these in a long time. Yeah, they gotta get Caleb back. It would be so fucking ironic. Oh my god. Oh, potato roast. Okay, god. Let's see. The wild dogs. Let's do that first. A restaurant where the young wild dogs gather. Even with Wayne nowhere in sight, this was the base camp for those wolves of the alleys. Oh my god, it would be amazing to see Claudia have a fighting sequence. Several black cars stop in front of the shop where the young wild dogs like to hang out. How did them came Maurice's men?
Are the brats here?
Even though it was normally so noisy, the shop was completely quiet now. However, there were signs that people had been eating and drinking until a short while ago, and the manager was cleaning up all by himself.
Hey there, manager. What the heck's going on here? What happened to Wayne's noisy brats?
That's my line. It's like all the rats suddenly moved out. A few brats came in, started whispering something, and everything went quiet. Oh yeah, okay. I really hope they're setting up the wandering dogs to take down Okanoki. And then they all went and left without saying a word. Damn, that was creepy. What on earth happened?
Sure. So we were one step too slow.
They were gonna probably kill them all. The wild dog brats were only...
The wild dog brats were only so-so when it came to handling guns. But they had incredibly keen noses. It'd be a pain to go up against these rats. Who knew cities went 3 down to the bottom of the boards coming up sewer ditches?
He had hoped to restrain the wild dogs before Wayne returned, but he apparently been one step too slow. Most likely they received a message from Wayne and went into hiding. Alright, so they got the wild dogs as their generic mooks. It'd be impossible to find them now. And from now on, everything alley rats heard would go through Wayne, becoming information for Leo and Rose. The eerie feeling in this shop where all the people seem to have evaporated. It was enough to make even a seasoned warrior like Maurice shiver. You better be shivering. You fucknut. And jeez.
Our enemy is Primavera. I won't force anyone to fight who isn't prepared.
That doesn't matter at all, boss. We're the Wild Dogs. Who cares about Primavera? You're our only boss. Always have been, always will be.
Well said, you guys. Starting today, your lives are in my hands. Wolves always reside in our souls, boss. Please give us orders. You're the only boss of the Wild Dogs. Okay, wolves. Hide your breathing. Hide throughout the city. Keep your eyes and noses keen for movement. In particular, look out for movement by Primavera execs. Cyrus, Maurice, that surfer dude. Even Alfred. I want any kind of information, no matter how trivial.
Yes, boss. You really are at your coolest when you're a wolf.
Of course, because that's what we are.
Oh, so these are short. The base. Oh, James! They're gonna get James on their side. That's nice. Base camp for James's crew, which goes by the same name. The massive profits generated by this casino form an essential part of Primavera's funding.
I'm glad, Leo. I can't believe you came to visit me first. Judging by your face, I don't even have to tell you what my business here is, yeah? Of course. When your fortune is at its best, you can see the cards before you turn them over. I see. And what sorts of cards can you see now? Ah, yes. First, I see a Queen of Hearts. An unexpected card. One I thought would be buried in the discard pile, never to be seen again. And besides that, a Joker. That was supposedly removed from the deck 3 years ago. But it seems to have slipped back in somehow. And whenever something extremely rare happens, what follows next? Oh, that's obvious. A jackpot. One that's been growing and growing for 3 years.
Ever since the war against Caleb, James had been won over by Leo's manly aura. And as a gambler, he valued fortune above all else. To him, Leo's bold smile was the same as a mark of victory.
Lately, Rich's fortune has dropped considerably. Rose, Stella. He lost both of those goddesses of fortune. And his luck ran out when he got an irritating Reaper-like boy by his side. God, he's such a prick. No matter how smart men try to look, they're nothing more than the chorus. Unless they can get a cute girl for a lead singer, they'll never get the spotlight. I agree. I finally see that this man's lack of contact with women causes plummeting fortune. And what about you? Where's your goddess of fortune? There's no need for concern there. I'm more than covered in that regard.
James immediately decided to join Rose's side. Of course, it was in exchange for a high post in authority after the feud ended. With that as a given, he now wanted to play as big a role as he could, putting Rose further in his debt. Note, put it in James's terms, he was willing to bet everything on a battle he knew he could win.
Would you be willing to leave this in my hands? If you give me time, I can erode the support provided by several powerful execs. How much can you do? Quite a lot. I'll accomplish something large enough to affect personal matters in the reborn Primavera. Oh, and how much are you shooting for? The next grand boss.
Ooh. Yep. He's aiming to replace Cyrus. Makes sense. Black Cat and the first star, Meryl. Meryl started out as a songstress in this small shop. To her, this place is even more comfortable than Club Primavera itself. Welcome back, Madame Meryl.
Ah, screen time at last. This shop really is the best. I guess I just feel more relaxed.
Hey, Meryl-chan, no long time no see. Ever since you made it big, we've been so lonely.
Ha 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 ha! If you just ask for an encore, I'll come back whenever you like.
After responding to the cheers of her old regular customers with a kiss, Meryl disappeared into the back of the shop, protected by her guards. There was a green room in the back. That small area was practically a girl's dressing room. Even the guards chose not to follow her in there. Of course, they had sworn loyalty to Madame Meryl, but their oath of loyalty to the consigliere was even stronger. Damn. When Meryl really wanted to talk in secret, she had to nonchalantly get rid of them. In the corner of the room, Sal and Nina were waiting, and they rose to their feet when they saw Meryl.
You guys really did great this time. Excellent job bringing Rose back. Hell the fuck yeah. Where's Rose now? Somewhere safe, right?
Oui. Leo-san and Vane-san are with her. Please don't worry about the scene. It's a letter from Madame Rose.
Of course. I didn't need her to tell me that. Hell yeah. Hey, everyone listen up. We're gonna build our own Primavera with blushing.
You already made that joke.
Fine, fine.
The women in the changing era listened with serious faces. The customers and guards probably just thought they had been gathering songsters from other shops. That wasn't true. These were all execs and contacts in the various factions of ladies of the evening. Normally, their pride made them look at each other with suspicion all the time. However, judging by their normal behavior, you would never have guessed how strongly they could unite when the going got tough. Meryl explained Rose's instructions to them all. And so at that moment, the entire information and action web of Primavera's women was in Rose's hands. Half of the world is the night, and half of the world is made of women. By combining those two aspects, the ladies of the evening would serve as Rose's eyes and ears. However, the instant the piano solo ended and applause rang out, those tense faces relaxed and looked confident. And so, the songstresses left the changing room with smiles, ready for their next job as though nothing out of the ordinary happened.
Let's do it, Rose. After all, Primavera belongs to the ladies of the evening from the beginning. Let's take it back from those men who play Mafia all day. Ha ha ha! Sugar Nero's back, baby!
Come to think of it, there were a few women as unlucky as her. Simply because she was an old friend of Rose's, she was always very popular among villains. Oh, Chiba, we're definitely gonna get. Oh, yep, we're definitely getting Caleb back in the most ironic way possible. Come to think of it, there were few women as unfortunate as her. Oh, this is already. No.
There's no helping it. I've learned to accept it. I just have bad luck and bad guys are always gonna go after me. Da-da-dee-dee-dee.
Claudia shrugged with a forced smile, then locked up her shop and put a sign indicating that it was closed for business. Rose was about to cross blades with Primavera. When that happened, it was possible that someone would come to take Claudia hostage.
I've come to accept it. I'm just a damsel in distress. I gotta get the hell out of here.
Like during the Caleb days. Oh my god! She decided to leave the shopping district for a while to take advantage of Rose's protection. How much she's even saying it?
It's not easy to play the part of a princess in a tragedy.
Yeah, it'd be so sad if something happened like 3 years ago. But don't worry, everyone in the shopping district will protect the Kuroimo.
Indeed, leave it to us. We'll chase up those punks.
A really reliable President of the Yamapan. Are you gonna beat up those punks with that frying pan and ladle you're holding?
Of course, I'll go wild with these.
Oh, here we go. Are we gonna finally finish him off? This freaking sub-boss here?
Like, totally. We're back. Like, totally. Is, like, Claudia Kurosaki-chan there? I've been sent by, like, Richard to, like, totally kidnap her. Hey, Miss Kimono. I like totally hear your Claudia. Shaw. And like, I hear you're. Oh my god! I hear you're like Madame Rose's friend, like totally. Wouldn't you come with us for a bit and be our oh my god! Be your hostage? Like totally for sure.
Hey, President! Time to go out with that frying pan and ladle. Let's take out this sub-boss before the main battle.
Enemy craft approaching! Enemy craft approaching! Toms, everyone, Toms!
Clang, 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 clang. Somehow I knew that's what I'd use them for.
Jeanne, you bitch! Don't tell me you plan on getting in my way, like totally for sure.
Then what are you gonna do about it? You sure talk tough for someone who came to take a woman hostage.
Ah! You vile punks back again! Come everyone, let's get the whole gang and beat the stuffing out of them! Oh, there's a whole bunch more of them now, like totally.
Let's go, motherfuckers! Today, we got a special sale running here at the Dodge Shopping District. You get 3 extra punches for free! Time to take out my fucking boss! Fuck you! Yeah, here's another special and chop to the fucking throat!
Dude, I just want to be like Miguel and be like a loyal minion who kidnaps Claudia.
Fuck you! We don't do repeat plot points! Yeah, I'm sick of it! Motherfucker! KO! Ah, that felt great. Now I can close up shop without any regrets.
I showed up a bit too late, but it looks like that wasn't a problem.
Leo could have probably fucking one-punched him.
Of course. Feels so great to go wild after so long. Not easily yourself. I mean, no care.
First off, Madame Rose has invited you to a tea party. Your hand, please, Mademoiselle.
Yes.
Oh my god, they nipped that plot point in the bud. I love how meta that was. I fucking love how meta that was. That was amazing. It's like everyone literally knew that this was gonna happen again. Literally everyone. Even Richard tried to send this guy who will always go there, like, shit. Alright, so that's the end of Tequila. Okay. I do wonder if Alfred is gonna appear again, but he's probably gonna survive, you know, because he's fucking Team Rocket. Alright, and now time for the big guns. Even though they were supposed to be dead, they were not allowed to rest. However, Rose smiled wryly and asked to be spared. This when their time came. Yup. Time for the big guns. I wonder who they're gonna get Caleb to fight. Maybe Caleb is gonna be the one to fight Cyrus? Amanda, I haven't seen you in forever. My girl.
I see. So you'll finally be stepping down as Madam too.
I'm sorry for being so selfish. Even after you recommended me as Madam.
That's okay.
Oh god, time for the Caleb voice again to frickin' wreck my throat.
It's never good to keep at it until the moment you croak.
True. After all, this guy here couldn't retire until Rose beat the stuffing out of him.
Anyway, leave the old Satomi to me.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay, they're gonna go after Richard's allies. Okay, so he's not gonna join in the main fight.
Richard's been giving us nice and fat lately. He probably won't take your side. However, that's only because the winds are blowing in that direction right now.
OBS had another fuck up. Everything okay? Hold on. Did anything skip? Okay, good. You're fine? Awesome.
However, that's only because the winds are blowing in that direction right now.
He's a cautious man. If it looks like you've got a 50% chance of winning, he'll adopt a wait-and-see attitude.
That geezer probably wants to continue profiting off Tokyo.
Kieth! Wait, this has gotta be a typo.
If he sees things tilting your way, no, it's just 50-50. He'll even be willing to offer support, I imagine.
Yep, that was a motherfucking typo. What the fuck?
My man, he will wait for the right timing. Leave it to us. We'll handle things skillfully, so that the Satomi Alliance doesn't get in the way of your work.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Kieth is not here.
Amanda-san. Caleb-san, thank you so much.
Don't worry about it. We're ghosts of City 23. I may already be dead, but I've never forgotten the men suffering with base-level wages.
If only your methods weren't misguided, I'm sure you would have become a wonderful father, Caleb-san. Well, I mean, he could still be literally a father with Amanda, you know. You could have a kid.
If only he had enough talent to leave that job to a woman.
Shut up. Not getting dizzied by things women say is another mark of a man's talent.
So, I hear your princess is quitting her job as madam.
How come you're fucking alive?
Plot armor, baby. Just like you.
If Rose-san has made that decision, then it must be the right one. It's not your place or mine to butt in.
What do you do, Wayne? Well, you keep on following Rose like the dog you are. Woof woof.
I'm not like you.
Oh.
I was only won over by Rose-san's ideals and followed her will.
Just keep telling yourself that, baby.
Unlike you, I'm not gonna follow all around all the time.
Nice one. Still, I'm a bit surprised. I thought you'd follow her to the grave.
Don't assume I'm like you.
True. Well, I guess you aren't really a match for Leo.
Shut up, die, damn it, Miguel. You're the one who lost to an old lady.
Oh my god. Seriously, even Wayne is frustrated with the fact that Miguel lived.
I'm sorry, that was an accident. Shall we try that again?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I think this is as good a play. Oh, yep. Okay, they're finally gonna meet up with Alan and the GDS. Yes, all the good guys are coming together. Perfect. Okay, you guys. I think this is a good place to stop. I can't believe it. Looks like we're gonna rush full force into a finale. Oh my god. They still have to find out about fucking, Gabriel, though. Like, they're gonna think things are over when they defeat Richard, but, like, then Gabriel's gonna come out, like, and be the, like... You know how in a lot of RPGs, like, there's the boss, like, that was behind a lot of the events in the plot, and then, like, the one that was secretly behind them comes out and serves as, like, the true ultimate boss? That's gonna be, that's totally gonna be Gabriel's role. But I think the GDS is gonna tell them about Gabriel right now, hopefully. Okay, now here I save. Oh my god, looks like we might be headed towards an ending sooner than I thought. Of course, I know the final battle will be pretty big. Until, we have the final episode of Tales of Arise is gonna be on Thursday, followed by hopefully the next part of Rose Guns Days on that Friday. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.